see people kind of growing. I mean, there are people in the band who have been in Renfrew longer than me, and they remember me as a cheeky wee 13-year-old. Thinking I was the bee's knees to, coming in bedraggled with, like, baby sick on me.
So there was a huge kind of starting of the movement towards the end of the 19th century. The Victorians had an idea about the transformative power of music. And if the lower orders could play in a band, then that would transform them to make them better people and keep them out the bar.
I came to the band in 1968. I was 16 years old, and I've been in the band 49 years. This summer will be half a century.
Well, my mum was in the band a good 20 years ago. She sat in the same seat that I did. She played second trombone, and now I've been in the band for almost a year now. People in the band have told me stories about her, which I probably can't repeat here. But I'm always hearing things about my mum and a bunch of people in the band.
I mean, I think the days of the whole band turning up absolutely drunk are now long since past. People have a different attitude to the music now. I think many years ago the music was a kind of escape from the rigours of difficult working life.
How it looks today is extremely different to the autumn night that I came along aged 13. Not only was I one of 2 females there, I think I brought the average age down to about 50. And I probably bring the average age up these days, unfortunately.
You come to depend on people musically, because the brass band, it's 25 wind players, and if you've only got 20 there, then it doesn't quite sound like a brass band. Or if you're not playing a part properly, it doesn't sound like a brass band. So when you're rehearsing for competitions, everyone has to do their very, very best. So it's a great example of democracy in action, because the whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
1, 2, 3.
I think it's really good playing in public. I think it's kind of good to kind of share the kind of things that we've been working on with other people, the kind of casual observer. I think it's and I think people quite like to hear a brass band, and it's something that everybody's kind of familiar with.
I remember as a wee girl going into Paisley in the piazza when it was still open air. Was every Saturday there was a brass band.
In the 70s and up to the mid-80s, there wasn't a weekend in the summer that you weren't out playing in the bandstands.
Renfrew started as the Burgh Band in 1911 and was given a magnificent set of instruments by the council. And that is one way in which brass bands developed, as the town band, as it were. We tend to stick together through thick and thin. You get to know people through all their life cycle as they all steadily march on through life together.
The conductor we have at the minute, Mark, who's been with us a good few years, this is his 5th year with the band, one of the things he says is, we are all very supportive of each other and we are very sympathetic of each other, but we definitely leave our troubles at the door. Band is somewhere to come to get away from your day-to-day life and to leave your troubles. We've all come in our common purpose, our love of music, and to play as part of our ensemble. And it's therapy.